Hello everybody, welcome back to Daj Gaming. I'm Daj and we're going to play some more Season 4. The Galacticraft was incredibly fun to play. I'm just going to have a couple of weeks off before I start again. But essentially Season 2. Yeah, I'm going to kick off with that from landing on the moon. Season 4. Right, so last time we played... how do I... Oh god, how do... last time we played this particular map. It was Capua. But I had a little issue with Capua because I've sustained the requirements to win the map for a number of in-game years. Quite a large number of in-game years. And we still haven't been given that victory. So, in fact, what I'm going to do is just quit to main menu and we will start a new game. We're in the kingdom mode. Oh, no, oh god. Daj's poop. Why would I call it Daj's poop? Scenarios, and we'll load up Genoa. Genoa is the next one we need to do. It's exactly the same. We still get exactly the same win requirements. We just don't have the progression of choosing on the map to go from Capua to Genoa. And we don't get the storyline in between, etc. But so we have to get favour of 75 and population of 1,000. So favour you garner from Caesar in Rome, and you can do that by providing gifts, but the more gifts you provide, the less favour they generate. But you also fulfill requirements, so he might ask for certain resources, and you have like a certain amount of time to send those resources off to him in thingy. So we've got a trade window now as well, which I'll show you about in a second. Let me just get the initial set up first. So yeah, so if you look, we've got this large chunk of farm here. So I'm just going to set up. We need space over here for a reservoir and a pump house. So I think a good place for housing would be here. Maybe. Right, so we'll just chuck that down there, and then small insulars. There. I'll leave space for more, but we don't want to overcrowd it for now. And we'll just put one there just to remind me that I'm going to have a road like... Oh, actually, let's get rid of that. Let's move it over. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And then put a road there. And then what we can do is put some beautification. Where's that here? What's this tips? We don't want that. I don't know how to turn the tips off. It's bugging me. It's annoying. A large hedgerow, is that 3? Yeah, here we go. And we'll just put, apparently not, a hedgerow down the back of these gardens, of these houses, just to beautify them a bit. And we'll need some middle class people in a minute, but we won't need that yet. So everything at the beginning is standard. You want to get your food and your water up and running. So we'll have some grain farms. We'll probably have, I'll put them there just in case we can fit the corner of a farm here. Probably have 2 grain farms, which means we can have lots of grain fields. No. Can we fit one there? No, we can't. Okay, so we have 8 grain fields. And we'll just see, I hope this should all be occupied by a worker from our farms. So for the food to go into, you always need a granary. And I can't remember where the granary is. And that's where the food gets stored directly from the farms when they pick the stuff. And then a food market is the place that sells the food to the local residents. So we've got a nice chain there. Food production, food storage, food sales, and the customers are at the end here. Excellent. So that's full, that's full, that's full, that's full. And we go into here, we check labour. We've got a lot of unemployed people. So we need more jobs before we build more houses. So we'll just get a... Ooh. We need some middle class workers to set up a reservoir, so we won't do that yet. We'll get something a little more mundane. What can we build? timber cutting camp and a clay digging camp, because these are going to be our resources, our main resources, I would imagine. So if we put a clay digging camp here, because the clay is just here, maybe have 2. With a timber cutting camp, there's timber there, so we'll put some more. Actually, I'll put these behind like that. And then I'll just hook these up with a road, because everything needs to have a road. Like that. So we're going to need to get lots and lots of resources, basically, because at any time, Caesar could just tell us to send over a whole bunch of shit, so we're not necessarily going to build a furniture factory. It says pottery factory. Oh yeah, we got clay, so yeah. And they're probably going to be our main exports as well. Now, we don't have as much money this time. Only 3,000, so we can't. Essentially, in the last 2 levels, I just built freely because I had enough money to do that. But this time around, that's not going to be the case. So, what was I? Oh, they'll need water, but I'm not going to bother with all that yet. So we just put a well in for now. Just put a well there. Then they should all come out and get their water. Yeah, and that just makes them a little bit happier. And we have 18 people working there, so that's pleb employment, not middle class employment. Warehouse. Gonna need a warehouse. Where's the warehouse? Good. So warehouse is sort of the goods equivalent of a granary. It's the immediate place to store goods. Oh shit. Is there an undo button? There used to be in Caesar 3. Doesn't look like it. Well, they're getting stuff in there now. Ah, bugger. We'll just get rid of that for now. Stick in the warehouse like that, and then complete the road. As such. Oh, the other thing we need. But that's plebeian. No, it's not. It's middle class employment. We absolutely need. I've forgotten how to play this damn game. Prefect's office. Oh, I built it off the road. Bastards. Oh, there's the undo button. And an engineer's office. Probably need 2 engineer's office. We'll have one down in the corner here. And if we're going to do that, we might as well have a clinic as well. And then we would obviously need middle class housing, which can go here, maybe? Next to the food market. We can just, its desirability is too low, so what we can do is put down, I'm conscious of the money, it's going down fast, Plaza 1, maybe? Up there. Vacant, so it's not undesirable anymore. I'll just put a hedgerow behind there as well. And that'll provide 40 employees. We need, that's 22. Oh, hang on a second. How are they getting filled up with jobs? Okay. Let's check here. Yeah, number of open equity jobs. Oh, so it's only the clinic that's actually equiate, middle class. These are lower class jobs. Fair enough. Okay, well this is getting filled up nicely anyway, so it's fine. They need access. No water access. Oh, they'll get that eventually. Yeah, when they haven't gone off to get it yet. Okay. Let's have a look here. We've got 9 clay, 6 wood, 3 clay, and 5 timber there. Now, I imagine actually that they're not going to ask for timber and clay. They're probably going to ask for. Let's check our. We need more workers. So we'll get a couple of these in. That might throw the desirability of this down actually. Ah, good, it hasn't. Because we're going to need a factory of each of those things. Furniture and the pottery. And I'm just going to actually change the orders. You can change what these are for. So these aren't going to be for the raw materials. They're only going to be for the finished products. And this one is vice versa. It's not going to be for the finished products. It's only going to be for the raw materials. So we can just keep them separate. Excuse me. Excellent. Save this. New save. Save as. We'll have to do Dagius, Genoa. We'll do them separately. Just because of the wind conditions are being a bit bastardy. So our ratings at the moment. So we've got a favour of 60, we need to get it to 75. Now we can probably hold it at 60 and then use gifts to get it to 75. We'd have to wait until we have a population of 1,000 first. Luckily prosperity isn't an issue at all. If prosperity was an issue, then we would have to balance our population to include more wealthier people. But luckily we don't even have to build wealthy people unless we need any money for taxes and stuff, which is awesome. Now let me show you the trade window. So if we open up the empire, at the moment we can only trade with one place. So this is us, Genoa here. Corellis over here. I'm like Corfu or wherever that is. We can open a trade route. It costs 500 denarii. Now they will buy pottery. They don't send anything. They will buy pottery. So and they'll spend 25 year-to-date exports. This is the max exports. So in 1 year they will buy 25 units. So to fulfill any orders coming from Rome, we're going to have to exceed 25 per year in production. So I'm probably not going to take that yet because it's a bit of a risk. It's 500 denarii to open it, which will reduce our money by about a quarter immediately, and also they've got quite a high demand for the product. We can restrict how many we sell, but I'll probably just leave that for a little while. But also, if I leave it too long, yeah, sod it. Let's just I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we need. Right, so they sell the luxury goods market sells the furniture, and the basic goods market sells the pottery that we're getting in. Now we've only got one equate, so we don't need, and they're fairly content at the moment. They've got pretty much everything they need just to be content at their current level. These guys must be ecstatic. No, they're not. They're content. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I guess that's a good place to leave it for now. So if you join me next time, and we will continue with Genoa. This will obviously, as we get further on, the missions will take longer and longer, so we won't be able to do one city in a day. But I'll try and make the episodes as short and succinct as possible, so that you're not sitting there watching me do crap, basically. So if you join me next time, we'll pick this up straight away, and yeah, we can get on with Genoa and progress to the next stage of the game. Thank you very much. Goodbye.